Hello everyone. Welcome to Literary Animator, a place where you study, we animate. Before we start, I want to inform you all that this video is explained briefly in English. If you guys need Hindi explanation or chapter-wise explanation, please let me know. I will create a video as soon as possible. Have a look on the characters list. Deven. The protagonist of the novel, a disillusioned Hindi professor in his 30s. Noor. He is a great Urdu poet, famed throughout India. Murad. He is Deven's childhood friend. Sarla. She is Deven's wife, who was chosen for him by his family members. Siddiqui. The head of the Urdu department at the college where Deven teaches. Let's start the summary. Anita Desai, a well-known Indian-American novelist, wrote the novel In Custody in 1984. The novel is about the search for one's identity and purpose in life. The reader is introduced to a young guy named Deven Sharma in the first chapter, who is unsatisfied with his life and wallows in his sense of failure. Setting aside his lifelong aspiration of becoming an Urdu poet, Deven settled into a loveless marriage with his wife, who is likewise unhappy but reluctant to express her feelings. To add to his difficulties, Deven makes a career teaching Hindi literature at a tiny college, despite the fact that Urdu is his native tongue. Deven had aspired to be a renowned Urdu poet since he was a youngster, after hearing his father recite several poems by a famous poet, Nur Shahjahanabadi, and falling in love with Urdu poetry. He now feels stuck, with no purpose, begging for someone to extend an olive branch to him. While drifting in his failures, an opportunity to resurrect his life presents itself. Deven is called to interview the eminent Urdu poet Nur Shahjahanabadi. Deven can't believe he'll be shaking the hand of his idol and master poet. He is both anxious and enthusiastic, and he believes that this is his moment to resurrect the aspects that brought significance to his life. Deven prepares to interview Nur with the help of his friends and the university, as well as a lot of whining and wheedling on his part. The college pays for all of the interview equipment and expenses, with the express expectation that Deven will create something of genuine worth. Noor lives on the top floor of a rundown Delhi apartment complex. Deven thinks his life is going to turn for the better as he gradually climbs the stairs. As he climbs, his hopes begin to fade. The location is filled with rubbish, intoxication, violence, and dirt. When Deven finally arrives at Noor, he discovers a feeble, physically and emotionally wounded man surrounded by false followers who live off his wealth without contributing anything in return. The poet's wives are continually arguing with one another, while the others drink away the poet's fortune. Deven makes many attempts to contact Noor without success. He even pays for a new venue for the interview, but the turmoil in Noor's life continues. Despite repeated tries, the interview fails. When this becomes evident to Deven, he begins to doubt his self-worth and his love of Urdu poetry. Deven eventually abandons the project and prepares to face his colleagues and the college administration, but something has changed about him. Deven gets a spiritual awakening after many restless nights. He discovers he and Noor are essentially identical and are now inexorably bound. Thank you everyone. I hope you all liked my explanation. See you in next video.